welcome back. So today I did the full face highlighter challenge. I was super excited to do this, but I don't think it came out like overly glowy. I do think that it's obviously glowy, but I don't think it's like insanely glowy like some of the ones that I've seen. I tried to make mine a little bit more on the natural side, as natural as you can get by using a full face of highlighters. But yeah, if you would like to see how I created my full face highlighter challenge, then just keep watching. Alright, so to start off, I did want some type of base kind of like foundation, so I started off with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I put that all over my skin to give myself a nice glowing base. After I put this all over my skin, I went in with my Becca foundation in the color medium and just put this all on top as well. And I did mix in the L'Oreal True Match Lumi in Golden with my foundation just because I wanted that really glowing undertone underneath my foundation. So I did just want to put on a little bit of concealer just underneath my eyes because I didn't want that to be seen underneath all of the beautiful highlighters that I was going to put on my face. So I just put a very tiny bit of the LA Girl concealer underneath my eyes. I didn't highlight or anything with it. All I did was conceal the darkness. Then taking my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, I'm taking that middle shade and I'm just putting this all underneath my eyes to set that concealer area and to brighten up that under eye. I also did take that left shade, I think that one's Dim Light, and then the middle one was Incandescent Light, and I mixed the two and I just put them underneath my eyes and anywhere where I would have put concealer. So also I put it like in the middle of my forehead. Taking that other shade, I'm just putting it everywhere else that I put the foundation just to set the foundation. Taking the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, I'm taking the color Bronzed. It was extremely pigmented. I had no idea it was that pigmented. I hadn't used that color yet. So I did put too much on my brush, but I did just go back with my powder brush and kind of blend away the harshness because as you can see, it was extremely pigmented. And then just taking that same color in, bronzing up my skin, so around my forehead, underneath my jaw, kind of where you normally do underneath your cheekbones, just to kind of bronze up the skin. I actually really liked this as a bronzer. I don't know if that's weird or not. I probably will use it again. It was like a gorgeous shade and it just gave such a luminosity. And then taking the golden shade from the That Glow, I think that one was. I'll leave all of them in the correct order down below. Glow Kit, this one's just a little more golden and light than the bronzed one. And then going in with the That Glow Kit by Anastasia, the Gleam one, and taking the color Starburst, and I'm just putting that on my cheeks as a blush. Now, it actually didn't come out as pigmented and as blushy as I wanted, so I went in with another product. This one is by Sigma. It's one of their, like, cream blushes, kind of, and I just put a very little bit on my cheek because I am going to put another thing on it to stick to that. Taking the new Ofra highlighter. This highlighter is amazing if you haven't tried it out yet. It is their Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'm just taking that golden shade. What I love about it, it has a bunch of different colors and you don't have to mix them all together. So I'm taking the golden shade from that little highlighter thingy and I'm just putting this into my like crease and upper crease as my transition shade. It's just a beautiful golden color and I'm just blending it and blending it and blending it. And then I'm going to pick up the kind of like champagne-y color. It is so incredibly pigmented and I just barely put my brush into the like highlighter and like it comes off so incredibly pigmented. And I'm just putting it on my lids with a shader brush and then I'm going back in with the same Sigma 38 brush, E38 brush, and blending away those harsh edges. So this eye look is actually something that I would probably wear. And then taking that same golden shade that we used in our crease, I'm just putting it underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm just giving my eyelashes some love with some mascara, and I'm just using the Benefit Roller Lash. As we all know, this is one of my all-time favorite mascaras, and I'm putting it obviously on both eyes. And then I'm going to go in with another blush, because I didn't think it was blushy enough, so I decided to go with the Anastasia Peach Nectar Highlighter, and it definitely gave me a little bit more of a pink tone. Taking the Zoeva Rose Golden Blush Palette, I'm taking the highlighter of that shade, of that palette, and I'm just putting it on my cheekbones. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It just gives the the like glowiest, like yellowiest highlight of life, and I'm obsessed with it. And then taking that bronze shade from that Sun Dipped palette from Anastasia, again, just to give myself a little nose contour. And then taking my Cocoa lashes in the style Queen Bee, it's because I like my big lashes. Going back in with the That Glow kit, I am taking the yellow shade, and I'm just putting underneath my eyebrows and then in the inner corners of my eyes. And then lastly for my lips, I am taking the Anastasia lip gloss in the color Gilded. It is a gorgeous bronzy golden color.